Good day, and welcome to my video blog. We are near the end of 2013. I am experimenting with this concept to try and reach out to more people, such as the blind, who may not have normal access to information. Hopefully, I will refine this format over time. I wish to thank some of my blind friends like Chris Mason for inspiring me. Now to some information. The authorization that Mayor Christensen submitted to transfer $1 million from the cemetery department to the schools for the purpose of security upgrades was partially approved. Here are some details. The Ward 6 and Ward 4 representatives insisted that the school department had excess monies laying around to be used. They questioned why those monies were not tapped. Dr. DeRusi gave a spirited defense. Dr. DeRusi is the school superintendent. He clarified, to the satisfaction of the entire committee, the finance committee, that there were no monies available. Some of the disputed phantom funds were explained clearly. For example, Dr. DeRusi explained that at any moment in time, such as a 2-day or 2-week period, a few $100,000 to $1 million could show as being active for use in the school budget. But that money may have been activated and allocated for paying something like a $500,000 electric bill or some other mandated expense. Otherwise, the records produced for the committee to peruse showed no excess funds available. The Malden school system spent less than their budgeted monies last fiscal year. So by state or federal law, somewhere in there, any money not spent does not become available to the Malden public schools. Any money not spent gets taken away and applied elsewhere towards deficits. The public schools are in a use it or lose it situation. The Finance Committee thus split the difference a little and transferred the money to the school department for security, but only half as much as was requested. The schools received $492,000 for security upgrades. The other $500,000 or so stays with the cemetery department for future expansion. The full city council also debated some other interesting topics to round out the evening. The Ward 6 councilor tried to have the inauguration for the freshman city councilors canceled. That was defeated. He at least convinced the council to spend less than the requested $10,000 for this event. The council voted to request that the mayor rename the holiday tree to a Christmas tree. That passed. The council indefinitely tabled a request to rename the city to New Malden. Yeah. Lastly, a strange request was placed before the city council to have the city council ask the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education approve the charter school's desire to expand its student enrollment by an additional 400 students. The debate was strange. Some councilors rightly pointed out that the city council has no direct authority or standing in the middle of an argument between the charter school and the state. The city council mainly deals directly with the public schools in Malden. Though the feelings were a little uncomfortable, the council agreed to the resolve. My only guesstimate is that this will make for good sound bites, but will have no relevance to the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education's decision to deny expansion of the charter school enrollment. Hopefully, the City Council will in the future deal with relevant issues and not spend taxpayer time discussing a school from a different district. In other local news, Sparks is closing soon. Sad to see Sparks go. My family will miss it. We did shop at Sparks a lot. Thank you for listening to my experimental video blog. Merry Christmas and a very happy New Year.